We are at Acacia Ridge's Bottomless Lake. This place was used by American soldiers and military to dump all their stuff into this lake, and it quickly formed a urban legend of being bottomless because of how much stuff they kept putting in there.
If you walked past this lake today, you'd probably never give it a second thought. It's quiet, hidden away, just another patch of water surrounded by trees in suburban Brisbane. But beneath this calm surface lies a story that most people have never heard. A story of hard labor, a sudden disaster, wartime secrecy, and a bunker that's still hidden beneath the water. For more than a century, locals called this place the Bottomless Lake, not because anyone proved it had no bottom, but because no one could see it.
Alright, today's video is brought to you by Trevor White, and thank you, man, for the suggestion. We are at Acacia Ridge's own Bottomless Lake.
The water was so dark, so deep, that rumors began to spread. People whispered that machinery had disappeared forever. Others claimed the lake could swallow anything. And over the years, the legends only grew. But the truth might be even more fascinating than the myths, because this wasn't always a lake. It was once one of Brisbane's busiest bluestone quarries, helping build the city itself. And almost overnight, everything changed. Today we're uncovering the forgotten history of Acacia Ridge's Bottomless Lake and the incredible story hidden beneath its surface.
So we're at Acacia Ridge's Bottomless Lake. That's right, so this lake is apparently bottomless. Thank you, Trev, for the idea today. So Trev, as a little boy, used to come here and play. He grew up here. The Bottomless Lake in Acacia Ridge is Carr's Quarry, also known as Archerfield Quarry, located at 180 Mortimer Road near Archerfield Airport. Bottomless Lake was a abandoned bluestone mine, and they abandoned it in 1913. I'm not even sure what bluestone is, but I'll have a look up there and put that up on the screen. Yeah, it was an abandoned bluestone mine and filled by ruptured springs. As you can see, the airport is just over. So yeah, the place, you wouldn't think that this was an abandoned military section where they used to dump military stuff here. I'd like to get in there, but yeah, they stop people from swimming there because apparently it's dangerous. So Archerfield is also, it's a pretty small neighborhood. So back in 2021, the population here was only 555 or 533 or something like that. So it's the population itself is fairly small. Air traffic wise, it's known for having the most air traffic in one's populated spot. So like the most aeronomic stuff is happening here. We checked out the Bottomless Lake, where the Americans used to dump all their old war stuff and munitions and stuff like that. It ended up becoming an urban legend that it ended up being bottomless. I assume it's just because they kept putting stuff in there more and more and more. To me, it's a bit scary. You don't know if this land's gonna fall in or not, if there's big holes under there. So there's, I think it's a shut down sports club. So it looks like this thing is all abandoned, which is a shame. That thing there could serve as a neighborhood center and house homeless people or something. So here we are exploring Acacia Ridge. Bit of graffiti. Yeah, this is Acacia Ridge. We come to see the Bottomless Lake. So Trev gave me an idea today, and it worked out. And look at this, they're everywhere. There's planes coming in because Archerfield. Look how close they are together. So we're at Archerfield. I didn't know how close it was, but Archerfield is right near Sunnybank and Inala, and so it's supposed to be one of the most dangerous areas in Brisbane, I guess, but seems friendly. Maybe at night it's dangerous. Americans used it as a dumping pole, and just over the way here there's Archerfield Airport. Something in the city that just looks like a bit of a pond is actually a bottomless, or rumored to be urban legend, Bottomless Lake. So again, Acacia Ridge is over near Nala, Sunnybank, and all that sort of stuff. Population 533. So when you think about it, that's half my subscribers. By the way, thank you for subscribing for those who are watching. Cindy K. Shout out to Cindy K. Thank you very much. She's watched from the very beginning. One of my most loyal audience. Everyone else, like and subscribe. I don't know if you guys can see it or not from here, but you can see a great view of the whole city from here. Right. The biggest thing in Archerfield is the Archerfield Airway, or airspace. So this whole neighborhood is pretty much just built around aviation, and it's also known to have one of the busiest airways in the country. Like there is more going on in the air here than there is at the Brisbane airport. Like, yeah, it's insane. You see them coming in at the same time, you see them landing close together, like they're crazy. We figured this out. So, the bunker was actually built in the abandoned bluestone mine. So what it is on the quarry side of the wall, there was actually a curtain wall that went for about 1 meter thick that led to 2 tunnels that went to separate parts of the bunker. So we're about to go have a look at that, and now it makes sense. Now I can see earth has been moved since. That's why it gives the appearance that the bunker was actually built into the walls of the quarry, where aerial photographs of the past, which I'll probably put up if I can find some, show that it might have actually been a freestanding building at one stage, and on top, very wide. Like, it's about as wide as, I don't know, it's pretty wide. It's about 100 meters, 200 meters wide. This place is now surrounded by a 6-foot barbed wire fence. They really do not want you going in here. All the way up until the 60s, this place was actually a dangerous but very, very popular swimming hole. As you can see why. It would be, on a hot day in Queensland, it would be damn tempting to jump in here in the middle of, well, Archerfield. It's quite hot here. Now the place serves as a dog park, recreation park, family places, barbecue, stuff like that. Over the back there's a hotel. So in 1963 the area was purchased by the Brisbane City Council for recreational purposes. And in 1996 the Military Historical Association actually drained this and scanned it and pulled out a whole heap of artifacts from that very time period. So imagine being, if you're from the 60s or if you're from the 70s or something like that, let us know if you've ever swam here. So Trev, thank you again for the idea, man. It turned out to be a great idea. So yeah, let us know if you've ever swam here. Wouldn't it be interesting to try and, I don't know, to find an artifact, not even to sell or something like that, just to keep from all that time ago. And imagine people living here and just coming here for barbecues and stuff, and there was a bunker underneath. Like, I wonder if it's still there, or if it's collapsed, or it's very interesting stuff. Like, wouldn't it be cool to get down there? But yeah, by the looks of the place, they really don't want you in. They've got barbed wire, they've got fencing, like so. So satellite pictures show that the water used to be a lot lower than the surface level it is now. They also showed that at one stage there was a freestanding building here, and that is what they assume was the main entrance at the time to the bunker underneath. And it was for the safety of the personnel. It was actually the Americans. This was the Americans section. So Americans based themselves here during the time of, I think it was Pearl Harbor. Don't quote me. Yeah guys, thank you for watching these. I'm gonna keep going around and keep getting better and better. Try and make them a thing. So when we first heard I was coming to Archerfield, I thought it was just an aviation place. It was not going to be anything to vlog about here. Thanks to Trev, we figured out that, yeah, this was actually a major part of Queensland history. There was Americans here, Germans too. There was a German base here as well. So there is a lot of history in this place. And thank you for Walk Around Rob. I met Walk Around Rob. He is a YouTuber that we follow that sort of inspired this channel as well. So thanks for stopping and having a chat with me, man. It was good to meet you. They say never meet your inspirations, but you proved that wrong. What a gentleman. Check out Comedy Compound, Bushwick's Catch and Collect, and Bushwick's Review Hub. Trying to make it big this year, and we need everyone we can. There's billions of people in this world, and we only need 10,000 a year to like, subscribe, engage, anything like that. We're trying to get up there and get monetized on many levels of Michael so I can bring better content to you guys. Okay, so at the end of the war, military debris was actually dumped into the quarry. In 1963, Brisbane City Council actually bought the land to repurpose for recreational purposes. So in 1992, amateur military historians actually partially drained the lake, retrieving a number of military artifacts, including World War II machine guns, ammunition and aircraft parts. The operation also enabled the interior inspection of the shelter. The remains of the 4-inch thick wooden sliding doors were found, along with 3 1-foot diameter holes in the ceiling of the bunker. The present water level in the quarry prevents internal inspection. All right, so in 1996, amateur military historians actually partially drained the bunker, finding old World War II ammunition, plane parts, etc., stuff like that. Also, while the lake was drained, it gave them access to actually find that there was 2 20-meter tunnels leading into the bunker. Like they had turns in them, obviously, for explosions and stuff. So 20-meter tunnels leading into the bunker. The wooden slide doors for the bunker were actually found. Present day level of the water actually prevents them from getting into the bunker and actually inspecting it. When you're walking on this place, you're walking on history. There's literally bunkers underneath you. People live to serve. This place wouldn't be an emergency place, like, you know, very, very cool. Like I said, Trev's proved me wrong. This place is, it's got a huge story. So we found the quarry and the bunker. We went walking for it, which was weird because, yeah, we just couldn't find it. Thanks for coming to Archerfield with me today. Log in next week. It's every Saturday, Friday, and I'll pick a day, and that's what day we're gonna do. We're gonna nail down and try and get this thing serious. Drop a neighborhood, and I'll, yeah, put it on the list. I'm gonna do every neighborhood around Brisbane before I go overseas. I wanna get as much practice as I can in before I go vlogging over there, so I don't come back with garbage. So like and subscribe. Suggest somewhere in Brisbane, either where you're from or where you wanna see. When I go there, I'll figure out a story and make it interesting. So thank you again for watching. Any hints and tips, anything like that, just drop them in. Constructive criticism, I love it. So yeah, we're getting about Brisbane today. We're getting about Brisbane for the next couple of months. We're gonna set ourselves up. Thanks again for watching the Bottomless Lake, Acacia Ridge's Bottomless Lake. Archerfield or Acacia Ridge, whatever you want, the Bottomless Lake. Trev, thank you, man, for the idea. It's actually been a pretty good day walking around. I didn't think anything was out here to talk about except for the aerodrome. But yeah, you've proved me wrong. To anyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you very much. Love you guys. And keep watching. There's gonna be more. I'm only gonna get better. I'm not going away. So thank you guys. I'll see you soon on the next video. Hope you enjoyed it.